By the way, I got the spoiler of the upcoming fluid solidifier. There's going to be a huge fluid solidifier. I got asked by a dev to see how expensive it was. I did specify that I was trying to craft it in a base that is supposed to make Stargates, but whatever. Anyway, another thing, yesterday I did change Shirabon to... I went back into making... I did change this one to dust from fluid yesterday. I put it back to dust because I didn't have enough. I wanted more, so I integrated with the DTPF recipe, but also I ended up making a second QFT. I did try to remove the focus, oh no, am I... Okay, before, let me... Okay, that is an issue. Yeah, okay, I have to fix that issue. Yeah, I'm not producing Shirabon. Okay, I want to fix it right now. Don't want to forget it. Too much time without Shirabon and everything will get messed up. Probably I also upgraded the arc furnaces, which I didn't when I did everything else. Yeah, luckily, no, wait, what? Why am I not crafting? No, I have to fix this. And I will make it start here. Oh, those got voided. When I did the upgrade, those got voided. That's what happened. I upgraded the wireless hatches. Those two crashed due to lack of power. And the recipe was never completed. And this CPU down there got stuck. Some CPU down there. Okay, let's resume my Shirabon production. Yeah, everything got clogged due to this. Everything got clogged due to that Shirabon. Trying to craft due to meta. Yeah, everything got clogged due to that QFT not working due to this. Whatever, should not be an issue, I should already have enough parts. Yeah, now I got to a point in real life I have to... I got some work to do in real life now. Next month I will probably be more busy, I will be able to play less and less, but luckily I managed to finish GTNH just in time. I have to edit a little bit, probably a couple of... End of the week probably I will have finished the 10 Stargates and everything else. Okay, now, last thing before I actually build the Stargate. It shouldn't take much time. I was making UV circuits from opticals, it was expensive. So I made a passive stock of those, and I'm just passively converting those to UV circuits. So... Where is it? Okay, those are now constantly passively crafting, theoretically. Yeah, it keeps crafting those and then they get passively converted to the generic circuit. Okay, later I have to make sure I'm making Shirabon because it's not just Shirabon, I'm also not making Eternity. Yeah, if this one goes to 0, my energy production will stop and my whole base will crash. At some point I had 71 Eternity, now I have 62. Really not good. Okay, that was an issue, 62. Yeah, this morning I had a little bit of 62, I think it was 62. Was it? Yeah, had a little bit of return to upgrade. Also, I'm working on a thing, if you haven't yet, I made a post on my community, you can add a comment to be part of the next video. We'll do a poll to decide what to do next. Or a small break too. Maybe I will do a non-Minecraft game before. Okay, so I already did this pattern yesterday. Theoretically I should craft... That took too much time to compute. Okay, and that is the Stargate, but I already have the... Oh no. Do I not have the... Why is it... I thought I had enough of everything. Ouch. It's going to take more than I expected. Well, let's see where it gets stuck. I'm scared of those rods. I'm scared of those rods. If those rods are for Stargate frames, it could take a little bit of time. I thought I restocked enough. What else could those rods be part of? Ooh, 16100. Oh, it's going to take a little bit of time. Okay. I didn't stock up enough. I thought I had enough. So I have to get to like more than 300 and 1002. I'm going to update. So those better go to at least 300. This one better. Okay. That is the stock I should keep. Now, how much time will it take to make all of those? Okay, a little bit of time to see how much it actually takes. Shirabon and Nuganessons are two big issues. Now, Shirabon processing just resumed. I just fixed it. Yeah, those are converting to Shirabon slowly. I have one on that. I have one which focuses Shirabon on Fluid, one which focuses Eternity and makes Shirabon Dust as byproduct. So, these are making a little bit of Shirabon Dust. This one focuses on Eternity. That is basically what I left it at yesterday. I changed that. I made more of those. I have only 200. I made 4 times more and gave it half the power. Will be the same output. Now wait, maybe should be. Oh yeah. 4 times more of those, 1/4 of the power or something. What's the correct ratio? Whatever, it's doing tough stuff. And this one does a lot of fluid shear about. Wait, 1? Yeah, okay, 1 for shear upon dust. And here 3 for eternity. And yeah, those are now super low. Then I'm afraid of Stargate frames. 128 and 16 of those two. The first it Stardust, the better it is. That is a lot of batteries. Am I making those? Okay, here I have the space assembler. Those are being space assembled. That's quite a lot of batteries. Then what else could be a problem? That is a lot of power pico circuits. Am I out of UXV circuits or something? Don't see anything. The Shirabone, I would like to do it in another way. So it is 400 million Shirabone. Yeah, I don't even have enough in there. Why am I getting more dust than fluid? I use fluid more than dust, that's why. 300,000, that will be... Oh no, wait, that is millions, that is thousands. If I get to 500 million, I'm going to restart the CPU. Oh, no, okay, those are crafting good. Okay, now let's see how much it takes. Because I'm going to need all of those. So it's 1 hour to get at 8, then it will make 1 every 244. It's 2 per minute. 2 per minute. After 1 hour, I get 2 per minute. So if I need 128, that's 60 minutes. 2 hours to get this stuff done. Okay. 2 hours to complete this. Hopefully everything else will be done at the same speed. Other things I should be worried about. Don't see anything. Yeah, didn't see that coming. Didn't check the game in like 6 hours. Didn't expect the Shirbone. I did notice like 6 hours ago Shirbone being crafted. I didn't notice too much Shirbone being crafted 6 hours ago, but I didn't have time to check what was going on. I just left it at that. But okay, it's crafting then. Well, what else can I do? Oh yeah, I know, there is another thing I wanted to do. I wanted to upgrade all of those to better CPUs, basically. Are you using proxies? Yes, I'm using proxies. Yeah. Error is the one who suggested me to use stocking hatches instead of proxies. Well, that is a bunch. Yeah, that could be that one. That one is an easy machine to switch to the other one. But at this point, will it be noticeable? It's not even too many. Hmm. Because I'm thinking you should. Yeah, yeah. Thing is that I'm lazy. Issue is that I'm lazy. But I'm thinking because the main issue was with assemblers. Like maybe the issue is with the checking recipes. Like, did you test that thing only with precise assemblers or also with other machine? Maybe that machine has like 5 recipes. Maybe it doesn't cause as much trouble. I'm too lazy to change. I mean, with the matter manipulator, it doesn't take too much. The thing is that when something works, I don't want to make it stop working. Now, those are crafting. If I also get those to craft for Stargate bar blocks, okay. Okay, the thing is that I wanted to upgrade my CPUs. Oh, okay. This one is inside one of the big player-only CPUs. So, I can still upgrade every other CPU. So, how many of those? 30 CPUs would probably be enough. Start. There. 30 chaotic CPUs. Processors. What is it? I'm going to go with those. There. Well, those will take a lot. No, maybe not. No, maybe not too much. Those are running molecular assemblers. Like if I wanted bigger ones, I will need the other kind of assembler. But do those have a different? Okay, those are the player only. Well, basically I have to remove only the non-player. Now, how do I make this one? If I break a CPU that is working, does it drop items or what does it do? I'm super afraid of having... Like, I have bad memories about breaking CPUs that were working. So I'm trying to be a little bit careful with that. Here. Here. Okay. Yeah, okay, so better be careful. Okay. So, here. Okay. Here. I could keep some small CPUs, but at this point I can just spam big ones. I'm going to just spam big ones. No longer a concern. Here. 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 Okay. Oh, those here. 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 Okay. Oh, those are still. Probably I should. Thing is that I want to have less CPUs. So if I keep less CPUs, I may as well should keep good CPUs. Like at this point, those cost nothing. I mean, those cost a little bit, but okay. Any other CPU? Okay, the only left CPUs are big CPUs. Here. Okay. This block here. Okay, anything left? Okay, all of the others are digital singularity CPUs. Now, where are the... Oh, those are still crafting. Slowly. Okay. I may be doing this the wrong way. Probably. Well, sometime and those will be crafted. Those are still crafting too. Are those having trouble? Do yeah. I have to add those to the conduit. And those are things I barely craft. I'm not going to bother too much about. Oh, it doesn't stack, so it has to do one at a time. So annoying. Maybe a different, using a GregTech cover may extract things faster, but that is stuff I will most likely never craft again, so I'm not going to bother with it. Okay, those are more of a big deal. Now, those things must be charged up. This one. I think I can use a flux gate here too. UMB. Okay, I will actually redesign this thing. So. Or maybe not. Here. We have a flux gate. Perfect. I think the same trick of the reactor will work. Okay. We got the correct orientation. Should work out. Okay. Yes, word accelerators would work on the direct crafting table, but the issue is not the crafting table, it's moving items out of it. Because those items don't stack, so... Okay. No, really. There isn't really a way of doing it. Okay, now to make this one go faster... do it. Okay, it's insert green. Oh, there was no filter. I thought there was a filter in there. Oh, it's in this one filter, okay. Okay, and now accelerate time, oh no. I'm going with this one. I'm too late, like I should get a cover to shut it off when there are no items charging. Should do other things, like too lazy and just... Okay, change of my mind again. Let's get a time anomaly. Instantly crafted? Yes. Okay. Here. The thing is that I should get some covers to slow it down. Is that another 2 billions? Or does it not work? Maybe it doesn't work. It can work with more acceleration. Also count this as a row. I should level maintain charge the things at this point. Okay, frame start crafting, those still didn't start crafting. It's trying to make sure on the slow way. Oh, also those are still processing. And there's one too here. Okay, eventually those will craft. You know, it will take 1 hour to get those. So should we just restop this one to get Shira bone? Oh yeah. Console. Okay, now it's going to start the frames again, but whatever. Okay. Those will take a little bit of time. Metastable organization is now required for other things, not Shira bone. Okay. Those are slowly charging up everything. Wait, what? Are those already crafted or what? Oh no, okay, those are the things there that are filling up. Meanwhile, Draco extractor. Those don't need to be charged. Super slow crafting one at a time. Reactor parts. Those have the speed card issue. Here. No. This one is the other one. Now this one will become an issue. Maybe. No, it's the blocks still the issue. Blocks are still the issue. Okay. I could do something. I could use something better than conduits to extract items here. But that will cause extra lag. I'm not too much in a hurry for those. Thing is that now my HU no, I still have 10 CPUs for HU. Could get more. It's alright. Those are crafting twice. I can start crafting those too easily. I'm making too many now. Okay. Thanks for this. Thanks for the test. Like I have no idea. I'm just guessing because in your test you really had a lot of proxies. Also, the assembler I think is the machine with the most recipes to check. Like refineries have like 10 recipes, so and there are 2 patterns inside. But I don't know what exactly does difference. Okay. Okay, those are crafting. What else? Shirabon and Eternity are now fixed. Okay, this one is going up. It was 62 earlier. Shirabon is working. So, what do I do while this stuff crafts? Come on, start crafting this. Now it's waiting for those to be done. Why is it making 16? Is 16 the batch size? Why did I multiply this one by 16? Oh, this one too. Okay, only the plates were not multiplied. Only the plates were not multiplied. I wonder if this is leftover or not. What am I even missing here? Oh, I already got 15 of those crafted in the meantime. Okay, those batteries are crafting inside the powerful assembly lines. Those are waiting for those. Oh no, wait, the issue with those is that I'm crafting those in those assembly lines there. Okay, there are 2 recipes crafting here. Those assembly lines are here to craft one thing every now and then, not to do 2000 crafts. So this one must be moved. I'm going to change this recipe. This one. There is something else clogging inside those machines here. Probably it's this one, this one, this one, this. Yeah, this one too. Okay, so guess I'm changing a couple of recipes. Chevrons, chevrons, I don't know how to pronounce it. This one. Here. Then I'm crafting too many of those. Too many Stargate frames. Like, I'm afraid I already have certain ingredients for a lot of frame boxes. Those get overcrafted too much. Yeah, okay, now. Okay, the battery and this one. Okay, this one here must be restarted. I changed its pattern. Those must be renamed. And this one too. And this one. Coolant. Here. 1G neutron here. Hydrogen here. Okay, I'm going to rename those things. Oh, okay, yeah, I could have divided it. Yeah, I usually have many patterns inside interfaces. Is that it? 3. Right. Here. This one. Then. Okay, that should fix it, but then make at least 64 at a time. This one is rename 3. This one is rename 3. Okay. Rename 3. Here. And this one now goes to. No, I messed up. Okay. This interface terminal lags quite a lot. I have too many interfaces. And here. Anything else which was a problem? The boundless and the other thing maybe. Yeah, this one and this one. Are those too annoying to multiply? No, this one can be easily multiplied. Here. Here. Right. There, even more Stargate frames craft. Every time I restart this one, I get 100 extra Stargate frames. Those use so much Universium. Probably 2 hours to get the Stargate. Okay, those are now crafting. Why are there 4 miss? Oh, I need more of those. Well, at least now it started working. Now wait, it's here. Okay, chevron, I don't know how to pronounce it. By the way, I will also try to get the 1000 astral arrays Eye of Harmony for the meme. I'm going to make 10 more after. If there is a quest. If there is a quest, I'm going to do 10 more. Now, charge the Draconian block. Okay, this one is not even a bottleneck now. I'm going to manually remove this thing after this one is done. So this one charges 1 item at a time. Also, I think the flux gate is not working. Or is it? No, I think the flux gate is not working in this context. With the fusion reactor, it managed to grab infinite energy. With this one, not. Weird. Wait. Can I just fed it GregTech power instead? You can't accelerate under IO machines, or at least I couldn't last time. Last time I tried, I couldn't accelerate under IO things. Now, UMB cover, UMB machine hull. Let's see if I can get more energy at it with this simple trick. If I rotate this one here, it's going to blow up. Or cut. Oh, okay, that is faster. That is what I was trying to do the other day with the draconic reactor. Don't know why this did not work with the draconic fusion reactor. Here it works the way I intended. Okay. I will run it once, but then I will probably... Like, I don't know how much I can run it. First of all, I have to get to exponent 23 power, so probably we'll get it like after around the 9th or 10th Stargate. I will make it run, but I will... With the energy, I won't have enough energy to make it run. It will be able to run a little bit on my battery, but I will basically stop playing at that point. So I will finish the game with a running 1000 astral arrays Eye of Harmony, but like if I keep playing, I will have to shut it off or split it because I think I will need like 200 antimatter machines to keep it going. I don't know. I don't remember. No, wait, it was 50 for the 600. So 100 antimatter machines just for a 1000 astral array thing. Maybe I got my math off. You can check it better probably. Those... Okay, those here. No. Okay, those two should be the bottlenecks. This one is waiting for what? Organesson? No? What is this waiting for? Assembly lines? Am I out of assembly lines? Is that the issue? No. Oh, so many non-working assembly lines. Yeah, I don't have CPUs. At which point will those start crafting? Wait. Oh, this one is Pico Circuit. You can't do this with the UMV circuits. You need Pico. I had 3 millions yesterday. All went into Stargates. Okay. And where are those going? Should be crafting. Some CPU is taking... Oh, this one. There. Okay, finally getting some CPUs. Oh. Maybe could have gone. I could have made more, but whatever. Singularity crafting storage here. Now, which one is the player only? Okay, those are CPU, HU only. Those are player only. This one is the rename one, and I don't want this to be renamed. Oh, I had the 4. I'm going to get 30 of those. Oh, it will take a little bit to craft. Then, okay, this cable like that is ugly. Okay, you asking me what is my favorite nonsense. Like, when I read your question, I thought you asked me what is my favorite brain root or something like that. Like, that question seems like asking what is my favorite brain root. Do we have GTNH brain roots too now? I don't know. I don't really have a favorite. I feel like if I had a favorite, I don't like having favorites because if I had, I would feel like everything else is a chore, but no. No, no, actually. I like everything GTNH. Otherwise, okay, I don't like magic mods, but then again, there is that balance between. Yeah, I don't know why I'm making it harder than it is. I don't have a favorite. There are recipes I may like more, but at this point there isn't really anything that stands out that much to me. Okay, now. Where did I get the 11? Oh, okay. Okay, those were faster than I thought. Okay. Oh wait, 11 were the things I removed from the old setup. I keep getting distracted. Okay, how many did I put down? 18. 19. 20. 2. And more crafting. Okay, what is all of that metastable organization for? Are those still? Oh, I forgot to move those. Okay, that makes sense. That's why it's being so slow. Okay, I want to multiply this pattern, but I don't want to restart the CPU, so I'm going to waste space in all of my... Oh no. No, was it renamed? Okay, it was renamed. It was renamed, luckily. If it was not renamed, I would have had to spend like 30 minutes looking at all of my assembly lines. Luckily, it was renamed. And I had a lot of free assembly lines things. Why are the last 95 taking so long? Okay, good. Done. Hopefully that was not... I mean, I was crafting like... How many did I just craft? Many. Yeah, okay, I can multiply it even more. Yeah. How many batteries does a Stargate contain? Oh, okay. Somehow I could afford those. Okay, that is where all of my constant restock of Lepotrons went. I have 10 billion restock. Yeah. It used up all of the restock of stuff, but it's already stocking back. And I need more CPU. Still working. Can't this one be done by... Yeah. This one? Here. There's one. Assembler 2. Assembler 2, assembler 2. 3, 2. Here. 13 of 4,000. Here. Okay, should be faster this time. Is the press clogged? No. Be quick. Come on. Okay, and then it should be a little bit faster. Okay. Okay, and now the bottleneck is again those. But then again, I don't craft those often enough to do anything about it. I don't know if 32 CPUs will be enough. Maybe I need more. Also, do I have enough channels? 27. I have 7 more crafting. CPUs still all used up. I mean, there is a lot of stuff crafting right now because it couldn't earlier. Here. Okay. Now I only need the... No, I also have 3 more of those. Two. Manual. 1 hour. No, up to... It was up to 2 hours to complete Stargate. I don't remember the correct timing. Slowly crafting. I thought it was going to be faster. I didn't check off stream if I had enough parts. I knew I was close, didn't know I needed that many. Those are doing progress. Lag is making things worse. Maybe I could make another set. Yeah, I should make another set of those here. Because if I don't make another set of those, it will keep shoving more and more ingredients. Because I have a faking crafting card. I have a fake crafting card. Every time it can craft, it crafts. It could put too many inside those and it will mess up. It could make too many too easily. If I don't slow it down. I have to either slow it down or make it work faster. That's going to be 50% extra crafting speed. Okay. Theoretically, I only have to link it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are here. 1, 2. And 3, 4. Okay, those should start working, and then I have the outputs. Okay, more Stargate parts. That should make it craft in more or less 1.5 hours. I think 1.5 hours and the Stargate should be done. Those are 2 outputs. We'll go here somewhere. Okay, blocks here. I don't even know. I don't know if I need all of those crafting or just a little bit. Not sure what those are for. Oh, 6 of those, so it's 3 times 6, 9. And 6 more of those for me. This one is waiting for assembly lines. Maybe we could move those to the parallelized assembly lines too. Crafting so slowly. 45 of those. But I mean, that is a one-time craft. I'm wondering if this one is left over. Like maybe it needed like 100k of this stuff. The batch was 1 billion and so it's making 1 billion. It's weird that like I don't know what could be using that much of this. Okay, now it's crafting mega ultimate batteries. The highest tier battery there is. Doesn't even need to charge those. Okay, and soon it will craft those too. There is no gorge. Oh, those are required batteries. Yeah. Okay. Didn't craft those. Those two. Let's see. Let's see what it gets stuck. Okay, now we should do capacity. Oh no, the controller. Now iris. Okay, now capacitors. Oh, I just got a thing in my mind. Wait. If I want to complete the quest, I need a capacitor. I have to complete the quest. I mean, I can complete the quest with the next Stargate, but... Okay. Here. Okay. Stargate this one does the controller thing. Power unit. Didn't complete it. Go. Okay. Come on. Come on. Okay. Stargate base. Go. Oh, this one is organism. Okay, those should be done in a different way. Yeah, no, this is too slow. I mean, considering how much it takes to make the other part, it's not an issue, but I don't like having those assembly lines clogged. So I'm going to move to multiply. Oh, that's a small thing. Okay, for what this one costs, I can make a little bit of those at once. Okay, now Stargate base, start. That was not the correct machine. Yeah, I thought it was wrong. I got lost. Whatever, whenever I need those, I will make a little bit too many. This one can be safely multiplied. This one, start. Okay, now it has to go. It has to make a huge batch of things now. Do those contain? Why is it making those? What are those for? It didn't require those earlier. Probably it's recrafting something, but whatever. If it crafts twice, it's going to be used for the next target anyways. There is another thing I noticed. Oh yeah, this one is done. Okay. Let's finish this one up. Alright. Okay, probably now everything is clogged because I left the A2 without any CPU for a little bit too much time, so it's recovering all of the crafts it couldn't do earlier. Quite a little bit of craftings. Okay. This one is important. I must not. This is required for antimatter. I must not run out of it. Okay, meanwhile, Stargate base. Oh, this stuff is done in a molecular assembly. Whatever, it's not too many parts. Come on. This one is done in a molecular assembler too. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to upgrade all of those. Then there's one. All of the nose cones, maybe. Okay, you know what? I don't even care. I don't need enough of those to bother making those in a better way. Also, I could get a couple more molecular assemblers. Already placed one, I already have the acceleration cards. Does it need molecular assemblers to make molecular assemblers? Probably. Okay, I got a bunch done. There. I know there is a multi-block molecular assembler, but I'm too lazy. Why did it glitch out? Will it crash if I click it? I'm afraid. Okay. Here. A2 is the best part of GTNH. I don't want to passive everything. Steamgate. Steamgate is more. Steamgate was tough to. Steamgate was planned to be done with everything passive. That was a good pack to passive. Like, I don't want to do funny challenges. I want to have fun while I play those games. I only take challenges that are fun, not challenges that are just tedious. Yeah, that's true. What does passive mean? Usually with passive, I mean you. Usually with passive, I mean the import-export busway. Like with passive, usually I think if I say yeah, even if I say passive, I got in the new way of talking because for some people this one is passive. I don't consider this one passive, but I'm starting to call this one passive too often. Yeah, you got too much to the extreme of passive completing the game instead. With passive, I mean the usual forced export into a machine which keeps a drawer. Like when I read passive crafting, usually I think about the old fluid solidifier with a fluid export to fill in fluid and a drawer on top which gets filled up and a storage bus on top of the drawer. That's what I usually think of when I read passive. But some people and also me start to call this thing passive. This is not. This is a restock. I try to call this a restock, but sometimes I call it passive. Are those done? Oh gosh, another one. Is this not rename at least? Yeah. Where are the other plates? Okay, all of those should be multiplied up. I want all of those to go to a decent amount now. Okay, that is too much. And I should do like diminishing values. 32, 16. Okay, that way I will do one batch. Okay, without multiplication, I will do one batch one time, and then I should have enough for basically ever. Okay, let's start again this Stargate phase, because I messed it up again. Start. Alright. Now, multiplying each recipes has different meanings. Like, first of all, multiplying recipes lets you use way less coprocessor. Like if I was doing this one at a time, I will need a 1 million coprocessor to do what a single coprocessor here I can do. Like if you multiply a pattern by 1 million, a single coprocessor can instantly do it instead of requiring thousand and thousand of coprocessors. Another thing is that when you craft it, you always craft more. You do bigger batches, so you always get leftovers. But most importantly, for how my assembly lines are designed, if I multiply a pattern, I can properly use the batch mode and parallelization of the advanced assembly line. Really depends on the situation, how well it works. Okay, will this stuff be done anytime soon? Okay, crafting quite nicely. Okay, somehow still crafting batteries. I'm restocking 10,000 of those. Apparently 10,000 nowadays no longer makes it. Not this one, that one, come on. Interface terminal really causes lag. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look at it here. I'm going to restock each of the battery. So this one is UV. Why does it jump from UV to UMV? Whatever, UMV. XV. Okay, let's say 10k of those. 10 at a time. It's going to do more due to the batch anyways. But actually, okay. This one, let's keep 1000. Here. And let's also keep... That's not much. Maybe it sounds like much, but it's not. Okay, let's keep a bunch of batteries. Okay, now crafting those batteries. I'm playing Ichido on. How long before those batteries are done? It's probably loading up an assembly line. It takes like 6 seconds per slice. If it is like 9 slices, 6 seconds each, it's going to take 1 minute, and then it will do those in like 1 minute. 1 minute, it starts outputting, then one every 1 minute. I have no assembly lines working now. Yeah, I ran out of Shirabone. Like, I had my factory run for like 6 hours without Shirabone. Basically, it got stuck due to that. It was slowly making little drops of Shirabone with the TPFs. Barely anything. Talking of which, I can probably drain. I expect those to be over. No, they don't. Okay, Shirabone is not bottlenecked inside the TPFs, but inside fusion reactors. Yeah, there isn't anything of value. What is this? Is that a UMV? I think that's UMV superconductor. Oh yeah, I'm a little bit low on that. Dragon Blood? Dragon Blood doing good now. I'm going to overclock a little bit some of those. 20k per second of superconductor UMV. 20k per second. I guess this one will get an X4. Hopefully it won't be too much. No, I should be twice what I was making before. Okay, then. Okay, it should basically be complete. Wait, do those require... Ouch. Okay. Ace of Harmony are not something I want to do with it. Like, if I don't do at least 16, if I don't do at least 16, I'm wasting those assembly lines. I should use those here. So, there. This one is better fit for those assembly lines. Like, that recipe was done like that because of how my base evolved. Right now it will be better if I do Ace of Harmony there. It will take... divide that by a little bit. No idea how much. Let's start another one just... Crafting batteries really did drain my... Maybe I have to revert... I'm making those like this. This really drains this stuff. Am I going back to this recipe? What's the most annoying part of this one? Yeah, I may be going back to this. It's only the converging DTPFs that use no power at all. Basically, all of the DTPFs here are using higher power. All of those here are using high power. Converging the TPFs, I'm regulating with the screwdriver how much I want to make to keep everything balanced. Like those here are converging and I keep balancing with screwdriver. More or less I should have got the perfect balance. Those here are all doing full power random things. Is that 16k or 16? I think it's 16k. Yeah, only 16k I'm using. Okay, so I think I have to change the battery recipe. Or maybe, wait, how many of those do I need for an iron farm? Maybe the only issue is that I just crafted too many batteries. That is max tier, it's not even in UMV. So it's 32. 32 blue, okay, that is worth 3 Ace of Harmony, which is nothing. Yeah, I could give a little bit more power to those. But those don't have any issue. Those don't need more power. Like, I had to craft that many before I got... even before antimatter. I crafted those a while ago. I already had those. You know, many times I said I could remove half of those because I could totally remove half of those and nothing would change to reduce lag. But I don't think those are causing that much lag. It's a huge machine. I don't know. I don't know if the machine size has an impact on TPS. I think it's mostly the amount of passes. But those are basically one controller, 4 creeps, one energy hatch, 2 outputs. That's all it is. Machine. And those are not many. Those are like 60 machines here. Yes, but the issue is not the the issue is not making the the issue is not the crafting process of the superconductor, but the ingredients. And also, it's only one of the issues. Okay, wait. Okay, this one is annoying to do. This one clogs up either mixers or blast smelters. This one, I think I got a way around it with the chaos shards. I can make quite a bunch of these. This one is not an issue. This one is not an issue. This one cannot be made by so far. I have to get this one with the space mining. I will have to make many more space modules to get this. And this one is slow to make. And that's not the issue, the only issue, because also keeping up with magmatter will become an issue, and everything else that goes with everything else. Like, it's everything. It's not a single thing, it's everything. Okay, no. No. I think I have to make batteries the old way. I don't know. I wish I could do batteries. I wish I could do those like a little bit in this way and a little bit this way. Don't know a good way of achieving such thing. Like, I could make a passive assembly line. Yeah, I should make a passive assembly line for those. That could be a way of dealing with it. But if I make it too fast, it's an issue. If I make it too slow, it's another issue. How do I make just the right amount? Not too many, not too few. I should still have... I think that I will have to use a fake crafting card to get it to work. So I can't even use the assembly lines there. I need a dedicated thing. I could fit one somewhere. I think I will get those batteries another way. When I will have to make more Stargates, I will decide what to do with batteries. Drop matter right now is using 6 exponent for that is one antimatter machine. I could increase the astral arrays. I mean, it's not energy consumption of black dwarf matter is not negligible. This is quite a bunch of consumption. So I could double it to get double the dwarf matter. Don't know how much it will fix. Oh, okay. That should be exactly how many I need for the next milestone. I want to push it to 40. No, wait. What is the next milestone? Is it 35? What is the next milestone? Give me a moment. Okay, 43. Oh, 17 was from 15 to 26. From 26 to 43, it's another amount. I'm too lazy to do the math manually. And, oh, wait, what? Okay, I can't even count. It is 17. Okay, it will double the production, but it will also double the energy cost. It will become like one of those now. Probably tomorrow we'll get an assembly line for battery or something. Like, I want to see by crafting more Stargates what the battery balance becomes. Those are taking forever. And I guess I can't make another one, yeah, 87 millions. If this battery here completes, I can get it. Mostly I want to craft another one to see how much time it actually takes. Oh, this one? Oh, those are crafting. Okay, once a bunch of those are finished, I can start crafting the Eye of Harmony. Which is... Oh, the Eye of Harmony contain gorges. Okay, a little bit extra. Those are 4 times 4, 16. 4 times 4, 16. 16 batteries times... Yeah, the previous tier it times 8. 128. Oh no, wait, that is... No, that is a lot of Ace of Harmony. That is way more than... Yeah, I did look at 100 here, but it's actually making 2000. Probably cannot really do it. Yep. Okay, this one is just to see how much it actually takes, and it could even craft. And of course, now it's done. Those are in the same assembly line, multiple slices, takes more. What else do I need? Stargate ring blocks. Do I get more if I stop this one? Oh, this one is only 7 blocks. Okay. It's 6, right? Yeah, 6 extra. Start. And it's trying to craft more. I already have 3,000 of those in craft. I'm overflowing those assembly lines. So slow. Well, it goes half the way. I don't need many of those. It will start making more. Those are making plates, extra plates, and extra things here. Okay. And what else do I need? Yeah, only those 2. Well, I can make this one. Should be instantaneous. There. 1. I wanted to see, there should be an Eye of Harmony in there now. No? Oh, still preparing, whatever, I don't even need it. Okay, those were also the blocks that were waiting for those things. And those are annoying. Those are annoying. Alright. So now there is the weight of... How much do I still have to wait? 6 slices. It almost gets stopped sometimes. 6 slices times 4 minutes, 24 minutes times the lag. It's going to be more than half an hour. Probably 1 hour to complete the Stargate. Okay. What else can I do in the meantime? Every quest is complete. Did I miss any quest? Okay, every other quest is complete. Okay. I only need to complete those 2 quests. Should take 1 hour. Right? Done. Should look around for potential issues. Alright. How many frames we have? I could make more astral arrays. Oh, look at those. I should make more astral arrays. I'm going to enable. I will reach out soon. This one. Okay, let's enable those. 3 KB. Oh, yeah. October. No, 1 month. No, I will finish the game. I will stop playing GTNH before time comes. I have to. Next time I start playing GTNH, I have to start playing it in a way that I can get this B. I don't know how much, however. Yeah, the time looks double too. Here you can. It should be 20. 20 divided this value times the actual time to get the real time, but this thing sometimes is wrong. Which old base? I'm not going. I don't like achievement. To on. Okay, just to check the achievement. Just to check the achievements, I have to pause the game, and I do not want to pause the game to check the achievements. So I'm not even going to bother checking achievements for that reason. I don't want to pause the game to check the achievements. I need this stuff to finish. Otherwise, it will take even more. Come on, more slices left. Yeah, that's. If I go in the other dimension, the game is going to. Okay, if I go away from assembly lines, you should lag less. Yeah, to speed up Stargate crafting, I should stay away from assembly lines. That's another thing. If I go in the overworld, I'm going to load many more things. You know what? Since there are a couple of people watching now, let's go quick trip to the overworld. That's going to cause lag. And of course, it has to be a blood moon. Yeah, perfect, perfect thing. We got the perfect scenario for showing this reactor working this way. I did 2-3 streams to work on this thing. A bunch more of chaotic shards. The old base is still here. No, the steam tank got blown up. Yeah, okay, the old base is kinda of a mess. I mean, it's still almost there. Also, I did a couple of base tours. The game is going at half the speed now. Let's go back to the base. Okay. Okay, what else? Wait, did I just get 10 astral? I used all of the astral arrays a few moments ago. I just crafted 10. I mean, I already had the Gallifreyan parts, so makes sense. This one still didn't take the new astral arrays. Oh, 12, 13, 14, 15. It does 5 at a time. Gallifreyans. Yeah, it can make like 10 more, probably. Okay, what else can I do while this one crafts? I need this one to complete. What else can I show or check? Like, I have to stay in the main base to get things to craft. I have to stay in the main base and away from those. This area, if I go here, the game will lag a little. Maybe it doesn't do a difference. Doesn't know. What matters is that I stay in this dimension, mostly. Did you not see the other Gallifreyans? Like, did you not see those two that you pointed out the 2000s? I think I had like 20k yesterday. I should complete this target today. 1 hour. 1 hour and I should complete this target. Lower resistance help. I already lowered it. I think this is the best point. Maybe, you know what, let's try. I don't like that when I go in the settings, the game gets paused too. Okay, that's going to be super small. Yeah, no, it doesn't really do anything. There was a point, for some reason, if I go above like 11, it starts to lag. 8 is the... Okay, I'm using 8 because I did get distant horizons to work with GTNH. It suggested me keeping distance to 8, and so I did. I will probably reinstall that distant horizon for the very final episode. But, like, there is a distant horizon mod that works with GTNH, but it's a custom build by someone who did it on their own. It's based on an older version of GTNH Angelica, and it has some issues. The terminal doesn't render properly. There are a couple of issues. Like, it works, but it's for showcase. It's not for... It's not... Like, it's playable, but I think it's more for showcase rather than usage. I need to get to 8 exponent 22 to load the 1000 astral arrays of harmony. This one should be current average maximum, as far as I know. This number is this number is milliseconds per tick. The red number is ticks per second. So TPS is actually the red number, 16, 15, whatever it is. It should always be 20. Whenever it goes below 20, the game is running slower and everything takes more time to craft. If anyone has any questions, now it's a good time to ask me whatever you want to ask me. Tell you that every time I say that, then I start looking at HU and I figure out something wrong. Like, all of the CPUs are being used. Maybe HU, yeah, with all of the times I multiplied pattern, it really needed those beefier CPUs. So nice. Now it can... Star... Universium. I think all of the Universium went into frames. Oh no, I have 100 million left over. Okay. I'm going to say it, since there are 75 people now. I made a post on my community channel, community tab on my YouTube channel. You can add a comment to be inserted in the video I will edit. I'm going to edit a video with the Stargate. You can put a comment that will basically come out of the Stargate when I edit it. It's probably going to be a little bit cringy, but I think it looks cool. Right. Okay, so also opening the terminal I think increases the lag a little bit. Well, I mean, maybe it has just a SDR. How do you even unstack? Batteries are crafting. So much Organesson. I did waste a lot of metastable Organesson to make Shirobon super slowly. Okay, now that I have two QFTs, one with the focus on Organesson, one with focus on Shirobon, and one with focus on Eternity, I'm getting enough Shirobon finally. Hopefully. I mean, 1 billion is not much. The small area of harmony here. Such a small dent. Who's it, this one? Wait, that one is a Universium of Harmony that does such a small dent. Oh yeah, this one. This one did that little. Usually it's a huge thing. This time it was a really little dent. I don't know. I don't know what the graph uses to. The only change I would like to this graph is to allow you to pick what do you want to be at the bottom and at the top. Maybe like I would like if you could type in a value that the graph will keep as the base reference value and use that value as relative for everything else, because having dynamically picked values is cool, but it's more meaningful to me if I could pick which value to keep in vision. Okay. Ouch. It's sad for you. Yeah, I don't know what could be causing issues to your game. Okay, this one is going up. Good. How much before I get the Stargate parts? Here. Okay, 4 slices left. If I stay away, it works faster. Is this one even working? Okay, this one is working. This module here. So I'm going to have a sick animation. There is a point. I don't know. I don't know how much I want to spoiler. No, it doesn't even work. No, it doesn't work anymore. I did a really cool animation about walking like that. There are no particles for whatever reason. Like, walking like that across the gorge looks amazing in my opinion. Just doing this. There are... I got it to work with also the beam of light. Working into the beam of light inside here was really amazing to look at. It could be too many different issues, what you said. Like, I would almost say that it's probably one single setup you're doing, maybe with one mod which no one else uses that is causing issues, but I'm not sure. Like, the only time I had issues with GTNH was with mods that are not required and that barely any people uses. Also, right now I'm giving the game quite a lot of RAM. Heck, it managed to... I want to see when the garbage collector kick in, how low it goes. I want to see the actual... Okay, it can go with the 7 gigs. My base should be able to run with the 7 gigs allocated. It goes all of the way up to 16 gigabytes, then it drops to 7. The game has been running for probably many hours. I think it was like 7 trillions. I did check earlier. Yeah, 700, sorry, not 7, but 700. Also, it's the trillions. Oh. I would like to get quadrillions. Yeah, this season the joke is going to be about stone dust too. Last season I had the stone dust joke, I'm going to have it again. The Stargate is required to... No, I don't. I shouldn't... I don't know. I usually don't care about spoilers, but maybe people care. I don't know if anyone cares about spoilers about my videos. Okay, let's see how much time is left. They did get to the second last. Wait, what? Was it not on? I thought it was less. 4 slices. I mean, it's basically 20 minutes. I don't have the mega centrifuge yet. It's for 2.9. What else could I do in the meantime? This one. This one here. Stable organization. I'm just crafting astral arrays. Metastable organization. Yeah, I ran out of the... Luckily, yesterday I did more fusion reactors. Luckily. Dimension shields, super fluid. This one should be restocked. How much am I restocking of this? Yeah, I should add a zero. I should add a couple of zeros on this one. 1 billion is nothing. You know what? This one should be passive at this point. Should be. I should have a converging DTPF on this stuff. But it probably instantly. This one is UMV. No, it's this one. Yeah, maybe I should set up a DTPF to converge on this thing. How quickly does it craft? Why are those? Oh wait, no, it was not this. It was UMV. Why is it? Okay, something just used up all of my UMV superconductor. Thing is that it's not just antimatter, it's also other things that take UMV superconductor. Okay, this one is normal. This one is normal. This one does the... No, it's not normal. I thought it was the other one. This one can shut off, not this one. It ran out of... What? What is missing? Fluid? What did it run out of? No. DDIPFs are not an issue. The issue is the configuration at best. At best, I have configuration issues. Maybe I should increase the maintained amount of those. But then again, Tesseracts... Nah, I think I'm good with... Tesseracts are always idling at around 500 millions. I did perfectly tune, theoretically, how much transient metal I'm making and how many Tesseracts. Yeah, DTPFs are not an issue. The issue is that those are still making UMV. Like, if this one goes below 1 billion, it happens. Maybe, probably, I just recently upgraded this one. The issue is that probably didn't kick in yet. Like, after the huge CPU replacement, a lot of UMV superconductor got taken now. This one needs a little bit of time to catch up. How the generation blood for... You got error, knows all sorts of tricks to help you. Which tier are you at? If you get to... But yeah, I don't like blood magic, it's too manual. The beginning is too tedious. I'm not totally against it too. I mean, if I just don't see magic mods fitting GTNH, but it's not about magic mods being bad, it's about GTNH being too good. Like, GregTech and AHU in GTNH are just too good for magic mods, that's my take. Also... And no, I think those are getting well optimized too. But I don't know what to tell you. Current situation. Production here. Okay, 3 slices left. That is like 15 minutes, even less probably. Superconductor base UMV, nanite. How many Stargate frames did I manage to show inside those assemblers? 33,000. Is that 500? Yeah, 500 Stargate frames are crafting. And probably more are coming up. Okay, no. It's weird that it's not trying to make even more. I would expect HU to try to make more. I'm not going to start it, but I'm wondering why not. Is it actually inserting things instantly? 33.9. Like A2 keeps trying to craft more and more until it gets to 1000. So until I get to 1000, A2 will keep shoving more and more and more ingredients in there. And that's going to eat huge amounts of Universium. And then it's going to make like 10,000 Stargate frames. And then optical things. What's the situation with circuits? Okay, UMV circuits are getting close to 1 million again. Cool. XB? Oh, I'm super low on those. Those are super low. Optical, it lost the 10 million restock of those, but it got 32 millions of those, 30 million of those, and also it has enough stuff to passively make more of those. Look at those crafts. And then what else? It's also this. I keep doing that on purpose to start new batches. This time I didn't do it for that reason, but it's just A2 keeps trying to get 1000. There is a fake crafting car, so every time it puts ingredients inside, and then I consider it crafted, still didn't get 1000, so it starts making even more until it gets to 1000. It's the fake crafting car that causes the issue here. Yeah, basically it auto cancels every time it starts crafting, so it keeps making more and more and more. Need plates? Why is it not making plates? Oh wait, it is making plates. It's auto batteries. I can't do batteries this way. I have to change the battery recipe. Don't recall how many I'm stocking, but having a little bit of trouble. Now I think I'm going to do something about batteries. Namely, well, I should have this one. This one is the old battery recipe. Okay, that is more appropriate for nowadays. Yeah, I think I'm going to do those this way. It's going to be harder to make, but I really need it this way. So I'm going to remove. This one is not crafting any battery. Yeah. And now we'll do batteries with assembly lines. So, here. Okay. Thing is that now it's screwed up. Something was crafting batteries, it got messed up. This one got screwed up. What else was crafting batteries? This one. No batteries, those are not those kind of batteries. Okay, it was just those two. Here. Okay, 2 slices left. 2.5. Okay, then what else can I do while I wait? While I wait. Oh, Stargate plate crafting. Good, cool. Probably just got the black dwarf matter. Okay, maybe I should check now. I should increase the nanite batches. Should be more efficient to make bigger batches. Okay, probably that's already big enough. Magma. What are those used for? Do I need bigger batches of those? Yeah, no, 200 are enough for all of these targets I need. No point in making bigger batches. Universal nanites are already made in like 10 millions universal worth of batches. Not going to multiply it. Those are passively converted into UV circuits. 42 I might making too many. Maybe I'm clogging up stuff for doing those when it's not really needed. I don't know. Okay. Many of those are crafting. Because crystal mainframes are cheapest circuit in the game theoretically. Rumors say crystals are the best circuit in the game, but it's overall cheaper. If you look at it, it's way cheaper to make crystals than anything else. Alright, now this one will finish. I don't need anything else. Oh, I don't want to restart it again. This one, where is it? Here. Okay, two slices left, almost. Alright. Done. What else? Come on. How much will it take once those are? How many do I need? I need enough for 6. It has not. Oh, that's 1, 2, 3. How many? Does it miss all of the 100s? Oh yeah, I think it really needs 100. So then it's going to be 3 per minute, I believe. So 140 minutes to complete it after. So it's 2 slices to get the first one, then it's 3 per minute. If anyone has any questions, that's a good moment to ask. This one. And you don't have to force yourself into finding something to ask me. Those are crafting. How many astral arrays do I have now? 27 astral arrays already crafted. I can prepare the next day of farming. Because I will want more Universium. Heck, but at this point I could... don't think I will need more Ace of farming to complete this target. Like, I want to regulate... Maybe. Is that beacon? Is that an achievement? Was it Stargate or Universe? I thought it was Universe. Like, I think I'm making enough Universium. At this point, rather than another Universium Eye of Harmony, we'll get another Black Dwarf Matter Eye of Harmony. Yeah, we could increase the production of this instead. It's going to take so much to complete this one. Basically, it's 1 hour. Like, sooner we start getting the first parts, but then it's 1 hour to complete it. Yeah. One more slice, but then I need many of those. Those are slower. 7, 46, 48. Okay, more time required. What time is it? I could pause the stream and later on complete it. It's 20 p.m. Yeah, I could just AFK 1 hour and in 1 hour do the final, not final stream. One more stream. I have 10 minutes stream to finish the Stargate later. I wanted to complete it this stream, but it's more or less 1 hour left. Come on. What else could I do while I'm because most of the things, anything I do causes the game to slow down. So I don't really want to do anything. I really have enough chaos shards. I don't need more. How many total chaotic capacitors do I need? Is it only 8 32 per? Yeah, I think it's 32 per Stargate. If it is only 32 per Stargate, I already have enough capacitors crafted for everything. What point? I'm not going to make a little house. I already have enough of those for 10 Stargates, and I still have all of those left over. I don't know what I could be optimizing. Good for you. Okay, one thing I want to check is miniature hertz. If I can get miniature hertz from other ways. Because any eye shows miniature red earth, like this one. Getting this on this way is super slow. Getting it this way requires this thing, which is an annoying recursive recipe. And any eye only shows things like so. Like I do remember getting those from other mobs, but I'm not sure. Weeders. I do remember Weeders making those. Alright, done. Soon we start getting parts. I have no idea what does that even mean. What even is a shank? Shank. I don't know how to pronounce it even. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Oh yeah, let's update 112. It should already be updated. 112 hours. More or less is still in line with video description. 1000. Okay, video description more or less is still correct. Then, oh, is this one total? Oh, this one is total. AFK and non-AFK. 25? Oh, didn't remember. Time spent AFK. Only 58,000 jumps. Only 11k. And nothing else. Okay. Well, I could. Season 1? Okay, Season 1 I did hardcore, but I loaded a backup 3 times or 4. 126 hours. 126. Okay, last slice crafting now. I will get 8. Now we get 8 every 4 minutes. Considering TPS, it's going to be 8 every 5 minutes. So is that 20 more minutes to complete this? The other should be fast. Okay, still behind with slices, but I need way more. Okay, I think hardcore GTNH is an issue early game. Once you get a couple of armors, it's good. Until you start doing something crazy. Once you get the gravity suite, if you can keep the shield always on, it's no longer an issue. Before you get the gravity suite, there is a part of the game between gravity suite and not that I'm thinking about. There are a couple of moments where you could have issues. I'm thinking if there are some mobs that require you to die, like. I'm thinking about removing warp. I'm thinking mostly about removing warp. Probably if you keep the warp removing thing for like. If you keep the warp removing neck place for like a couple of days, probably you can get any kind of warp removed, but I don't know how much it will take. Okay, if you have 5 lives, and you also convert them, then it's easy. If you are also allowed to convert those, then it's easy. Yes. I already checked earlier. Quest book is almost 100%. I only need those 2 quests. Oh, okay. I said that. I was thinking off stream, maybe it was no longer a thing, but you can still see from here there are 2 hidden quests after the Stargate. Uh, 126 things. This one. Okay, we'll take a little bit. Did you... How did you advance to... Oh, okay, true. I forgot that there is a tier -1. This is tier -1. Heck, like usually, most of the time things start from tier 1. GTNH starts from tier -1, basically. There are 2 hidden quests here. We'll show when I get there. Yeah. Also, I don't like this quest being here. I think this one should be either above or at the bottom here. Like, this one here feels like in the way. But okay. Okay, now that I look at it, it's not an issue because the numbering is here. So it's not between 2 numbers. At least it's not between 2 numbers. The 0.5 is a little bit unnecessary, but they had to do it this way. Come on. Soon I will get the part. 20 minutes should be left. Half an hour maximum. I would like to try again. Yeah, but basically I have everything. Let's check everything. Okay, the blocks are crafting. 7 of those. 1 base. Got it. RF here. Stargate here. This one here. Okay. Due to reasons, I do not want to get this on my inventory. When I take, basically, I wanted to complete the quest in a specific moment to get a better recording for the edited episode. I'm going to take this in my inventory at the appropriate time. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I have to keep those. I can't even start building it because I need those in my inventory for this part of the quest to complete. Okay, 6 more left. Come on. Okay, soon. I mean, I need 100 of those. I have 12 assembly lines working on those parts. Come on, slowly. Okay, 14 seconds, and it will start making some, but I need a lot of those. Should have checked off stream better. Also, I'm already crafting more Stargates and more astral arrays. Okay, I should calculate how many astral arrays I need. Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 1, 2, 4, 744. The amount I need is... I want to get this one. So 1035. No, I misclicked. I need 300 more astral arrays. 291. I'm going to set it up to that amount. Okay, that is how many I need for the final A of Harmony. Maybe in between I will build another one with 100 astral arrays. I don't know. Then this thing will require 8 exponent 22 of power. I have 4 plus, so I have only half of the power required for that monstrosity. This one require, and I have basically no, I have like 1 exponent 22 inside those. So I need way more. That thing is going to, those are only 8,000 power. Oh. That one is going to be huge. The 100,000 parallel is going to be crazy. My base should make 1 Stargate per day, really. But no, GTNH, I think it's actually more possible in GTNH than Factorio. Because the issue with Factorio is that Factorio doesn't really scale up. Even when you get all of the beacons, even when you start doing the crazy stack inserter inside the car to move items between assemblers, you are still really limited. GTNH you are limited to, but GTNH has way more overclocking capability. And next version we're going to get a Mega Fluid Solidifier too. We also get, if we get Mega Fluid Solidifier and Mega Circuit Assembler, I think you can really push GTNH way more far up. With the current, if I got those 2 Mega Blocks, I think I could do like 10 Stargates per day. But I'm putting out random things right now. It's mostly rumors and random estimates from me. Yeah, exactly. The main issue right now is probably assembly lines. Like, if I didn't need all of those, basically, if I removed all of those machines, like, I would say that this is like at least 60% of my lag is caused by those machines. If I didn't have those machines, but I had something that scales like a gorge, I could push everything up 10 times as much. Yeah, it's also going, but even then, I don't know which computer could help you more because I think it's mostly a single player game. Hopefully it won't show anything that I do not want to show. Like, it's mostly CPU, it's mostly single core. It's mostly single core, it's always one core at a time. It's not even running. Okay, I don't know well enough how top works. I'm not enough of a Linux guru. So, whatever. Yeah, but what other layout could I do for my assembly lines? Pop OS. I'm using Pop OS. Video description, you can also see my specs. Stargate frame part. Wait, is there a command called something like... What? Oh, okay, it works. Yeah. That's old. That's like old, isn't it? Like, soon we should get 20... Yeah, maybe after this season I'm going to format and reinstall everything at this point. I mean, it works really fine, so no issue. Yeah, that is how long the game has been running for. I did reboot it yesterday. But it didn't really change much rebooting the everything. Okay, this is not my only drive. Oh, okay. Those are all of the road okay, that's something I could do. I could spoiler the upcoming video. No. My screen? Oh yeah, yeah, I have a dual monitor. It's dual monitor. Dual monitor. It's dual monitor. Okay. Also now, the thing that wears me out, it's a dual monitor. I have one monitor working at 120 Hz, one working at 60 Hz, so I'm not really sure how it is even working. Yeah, I have two full HDs. One thing I could showcase, this is the next episode. I want to show the sheer size. Okay, this one is small. Season 2, Episode 1. For Season 2, Episode 1, I didn't record everything I did. The folder is like 140 gigabytes. It's on another drive which is not mounted right now. I don't know why. At some point, my system stopped auto-mounting the one extra drive at the startup. I don't know why. Okay, this one could be a spoiler too. I don't know, do I show spoilers or not? Here you can see the mess inside my things. Okay, this one is just backups. Don't even know. I'm afraid of showing something that I shouldn't be showing. Yeah, okay, that's going to be the final. Okay, this one is a little bit crazy. Okay, here there are spoilers. So if you don't want, stop watching for like 10 minutes if you don't want spoilers. Yeah, that is what it is like.
More astral arrays to our eyes of harmony.
A little bit of overlapping.
We built more arrays to our eyes of harmony.
Okay, that's going to be the version. Nomi Factory, I did the super speed up. This season I'm doing split screen. Yes, I'm still going to use it. I could revoice. I'm thinking about revoicing or I'm thinking about revoicing it all over myself. I don't know. I could revoice. I'm thinking about revoicing it all myself, but it's a little bit of a job to do. I'm not good enough yet. That could be my last text-to-speech video, by the way. Thing is, it's already done like that. Also, I was thinking about maybe releasing two versions, like I already have the text-to-speech version. If I'm going to voice it myself, it will be a second video. Yeah, that is 4 clips overlapping. Okay, the biggest spoiler, anyways, is that. Biggest spoiler. Okay, the way I want to use the animation, I already showed that on my Discord. I did a script. I'm going to put, once the Stargate opens, I will have this on top of the Stargate opening. I'm still, once I get the Stargate background, I will try to figure out how to get those better done. I have to better tweak how to manage this. Maybe I will do multiple explosions, I don't know. Maybe a continuous flow of comments out of this Stargate, I don't know. The idea is to have comments come out of this Stargate. Like, there is too much overlapping here. This was randomly generated with a script. With the help of it. That was the first time I did vibe coding, by the way. I spent the morning, I had free time this morning. I spent the morning vibe coding for the first time. Okay. Yeah, true. The comment. If you pause the video, maybe. Okay, I had issues with the lightning. I couldn't get the lightning to work as I wanted to. I had issues with the lightning. I think you can read it. If you can't read it, maybe it's the live stream. Live stream has a limited bit rate, so maybe that's it. It's totally readable. On my screen, it's totally readable. Also, that is scaled up. Okay, should get better, but yeah, this is many rendering stuff. Yeah. If you want your comments to be in this clip, you are still in time. On my channel community tab, there is a post where you can add your comments. You are still in time to get in there. Yeah, exactly. Cancel white coding. Yeah, GregTech 6 is in the options. I will do a poll to decide what to play next. But thing is that I'm going to put in that pool StarTech. I feel like most people will vote for StarTech. I was thinking about also adding ATM 10, all the mods. I never played all the mods, confession time. Since I'm doing that kind of confession time things, I never played any old of the mod series. I was too busy playing GregTech. So I could play all the mod for one time. Yeah, okay. Those are ideas for mod packs. I was thinking about doing Factorio. Factorio was the main option. Pi addons. Pi addons was the main. Save. Pi addons was the main thing. But okay, I'm thinking about either I make a pool with Pi addons, Factorio, Space Age, Satisfactory, Terraria, and Oxygen not included, and Dyson Sphere Space Program. Either I make a pool with those games, or I make a pool with mod packs. I don't know. I will think about it. Once I finish GTNH, I will wait a little bit, then I will decide what to do. Okay, chat is going a little bit crazy. Let me see. Yes, I did play GregTech 6 in TFR. I really like GregTech 6. I haven't played it in a couple of years now. Do you only... Yeah, I never played that mod, so maybe I should. Okay, Cosmic Frontiers, I heard it, I don't know what it is. Cosmic Frontiers, I did hear of it, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, if I play ATM, also I think ATM can be completed in like 100 hours, even less. So if I don't know, I could end up playing ATM 10. If I make a in a nutshell video, it could be like 30 seconds long. It will be kind of a joke, but not even. Yeah, talking about Blender as a video editor, I have I'm going to give me a moment. ATM. Yeah, ATM could be a quick. I don't think anyone. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. If I do a non-Minecraft, like I'm thinking about a pool with only non-Minecraft games because otherwise anything Minecraft would win. Also, GregTech 6 I feel like is a little bit weak. Last time I did pools, Reika and GregTech 6 were a little bit weak. Like at some point, if I really want to, I will do a pool where I either do GregTech 6 or Reika. I really like those two, but Reika mostly, Greta Assist 2. Those two mods are not polished enough. There aren't good modbacks with those two mods. Yeah, Soy Cake, I saw Soy Cake speedrunning a little bit at the end. No, wait, no, I'm confused. I did say a speedrun. Nothing. I don't remember what it was. A couple of weeks ago. See, for this, yeah. Star Technology looks super interesting to me. Never played it. It has Create and GregTech. Looks super cool. Okay, someone suggesting to wait something. Technology would recommend. Okay, a new version will be coming out. Shaping of the GTNH button. Okay, I don't like. Okay, I mean, just saying it like that, what it is, Cosmic Frontiers. I think I would have to see a couple of clips of it to get a better idea. I don't think you can easily describe this kind of stuff. Okay, about Blender. I lost the most time by coding. Heck, can I? Let me bring up the AI. Okay, do I have any weird thing in my history that I do not want to be shown to chat? I have to be careful what I show to chat here. Can I like hide the history of things I looked up? I'm cleaning up my history of myself. Okay, what matters mostly is that um, okay. Okay, I think there isn't anything that I do not. There are a couple of things, but whatever. No, wait, no, not this one. Yeah, this one. You see how incompetent I am. I had to ask AI this. I wasn't sure how to. I don't even know why. I used Gemini. No, I wanted to. No, I don't even know. What am I even showing here? I should show this. Basically, I spent 20 minutes following AI because I tried to run the script in Blender Video Editor when I was supposed to run it in Blender normal Blender. I called it normal Blender to AI. There is the script thing running with the comments. Yeah, exactly. Internet will always remember. Many told me that I tried. I will play a little bit of Python, but I think it's not about hard. GTNH isn't too hard. Once you understand GTNH, it's easy. GTNH, GTNH is not hard. There are a lot of things you have to know about GTNH, that's it. But GTNH mostly takes time. And many things. A lot of knowledge and time for completing GTNH. Okay, that was. Did it only craft 24 in all of this time? I only got one of those. So slow. Those are getting up to. Those are still getting up to speed. Okay, I think 8 more are coming out now. so much time. I could play the whole upcoming video at this point. There's one. And that one. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what do I do. Do I play the upcoming video, which will be updated in a couple of days? It's going to be way lower quality than once properly rendered. Or what else could I do? Okay, more progress done. 20 minutes and it should. Did I properly? Okay, those are completing now too. Yes, those are the last blocks needed. Only need those to complete the Stargate. Okay, done. Yeah, at this point on the whole video. Thanks, man. I don't know what to comment on the video. I'm going to show all of the how cringy I am, I think, probably. Oh wait, there is a fly in my room. I have to get it. Maybe I got it. Oh, I see, there is a mosquito fly, I don't know how you call it. I think I got it. If I see it again, I will start looking for it. This one would be faster to play, but I keep editing the video. Can I see? I'm not experienced enough with Blender. So... Oh no, wait. There is this thing in my room which is annoying me so much. I don't know what the correct term is. I close the door so it's safe in this room. I have to get it. Ah. Oh wait, there is a okay, Italian alphabet does not have, this is an L. Italian alphabet doesn't use J and K. We have J and K in the alphabet, but when I went to school, it was not in the alphabet. I never learned the correct position of J and K. Also, Y, W, and X are not really part of the Italian alphabet. Okay, now this one, wait, how do I get the whole thing to show just the preview? Is there any way I can make this one full screen? Image editor, where is video editor? No, preview. Maybe it's this one. No, it's not 3D. How do I get it all to show the preview? Okay, a little bit more of room. Done. Okay, good enough. Play.
Hello everyone, today we will do a quick GTNH run. To get started, we build a small shelter with the basic storage and survival.
Is the audio working? Okay, I also don't want to mess it up when I have to edit it.
Stuff.
I guess it's going to be
Next,
good
we
enough.
make a new room where we can place our first steam machines. And once we get bigger steam machines, we can also build a couple of blast furnaces. This will allow us to produce the steel required for our low voltage workshop, which can be used to craft an electric blast furnace to make the aluminium.
There is a cut I can't fix here. I did try here. There is an ugly cut. Yeah. I couldn't manage to fix this. It's ugly.
Which we are processing in the
Like I couldn't get it to do a smooth transition.
Processing in the basement, where we automated raw mineral sorting and processing. To power all of that, we are using 4 aircraft boilers.
Also, here I randomly got a gravy suite. Here. Random Bashir, random thing. Steam. No, I think that is already HVH, but basically I went back, I took the recording a little bit in the future here.
It's fueled with charcoal blocks made from the wood produced by a spruce bonsai farm. This setup will be enough for our additional blast furnaces and the new HV machines, which can be used to assemble the parts for a rocket. Now that we have a rocket, we can
here I couldn't cut it nicely too.
Such as the moon. Here we can find some rare materials.
Thing is that if I make the rocket animation play longer, I have to with my editing style, I don't like having moments where there is no voice, unless it's something that is kind of epic on its own. So I don't like, I don't know what to make the text-to-speech say during the rocket launch. I don't know how to play it. I think in this phase, I'm keeping a super fast progression. I don't want to slow the progression to show a rocket launching. So I'm just trying to go as quick as possible.
Such as the moon. Here we can find some rare materials that weren't abundant on Earth, like bauxite and neodymium. But, most importantly, we can now move to the garden dimension.
Okay, quick check on the game. Okay, I think it lags. I think it lags more if I keep A2 open. Yeah, I just lost a few minutes due to. Nah, back to the game video.
Builder's heaven where there are no hostile creatures and
it's
sunny.
Yeah, that's another thing. If I dub it myself, I was thinking about how to try to tone my voice better to make the jokes funny, but I have trouble speaking English. I think I really got better speaking English, but I think I'm still too far from being able to tell jokes with my voice. This video, which is kind of jokingly, if I were to dub it with my voice, probably jokes would not play out well. So I will either remove most of the jokes, or I don't. I think I need the text-to-speech to keep those jokes.
First thing we build here is a complete oil refinery, which will yield all sorts of products. After using those for our chemistry industry, we use the leftover to fuel our new factory. With that, we can now power 16 blast furnaces and our new workshop, equipped with all kinds of small machines.
I don't know what you mean with the speed or slow down video. You will see what happens later. Yeah.
Of small machines that will allow us to craft anything we could possibly want, and to quickly process hundreds of items at once. We also have a workshop section with some powerful multi-blocks. The only issue left is to find a way of collecting enough raw materials. To do so, we tried a different approach. We did all sorts of weird rituals until we found a way of gathering materials that is easier than flying into space. We make space rocks fly to us. That way, we can easily collect valuable materials without having to leave our base. To process all of those raw minerals, we built an ore processing plant right next to the meteor crashing site. Next we do some further refinement in our chemical processing plant, and, for those materials that still aren't ready for blast smelting, we have a place where can build longer refinement processing lines, starting from the platinum.
Oh gosh, I was muted. Okay, okay, how long has I haven't been muted? Basically, I try. Okay, I have the second monitor. I usually take a screenshot of the last frame on the second monitor. Then I try to line up, like, I look at the text here. I try to line up the text to, like, I don't know, this Gallifreyan here thing here. I try to line up the text. Like, the text is really detailed. If I have some detailed background, I can easily line up the text with the background, and then it becomes super easy. That's how I did. Then once I get the relocator, it becomes super easy. Still no Stargate blocks more. Okay, there are 890 now. Why? Oh, how many? Oh, it's a lot. Okay. Back. Oh, also at the beginning, I did a lot of retakes. Like, all of those most likely are the exact. Yeah, it's going to be all messed up. I don't want to open all of the things for reasons. How I did what? How I did what? Okay, I don't know. I think chat is lagging. Okay, back to the thing. Yeah, true. Okay, true. There is also the. Yeah, I just explained how awful I am because true there are facing values. Thing. Okay, there is an issue. There is a reason why I can't easily use F3. I did try also the. There is a mod to help with that. I did get it to work with GTNH, but I had an issue. I don't remember what. I think it was also an issue with my system. Thing is that. Like, if I make motion recordings, like, I can't, like, either I stop live here, then stop, open F3, copy things, but most of the times I need, like, some extra frames as padding, so I can't really always stop at a position. Like, the real hard part is doing the crossover while moving. This rarely happens. When I have to do a crossover while moving, it's super hard, it looks bad. Okay, back to the. It's lagging quite a lot. Why is it lagging so much? Okay, nice. I think I got another one. Okay, back to the video. If no more requests. I don't know. Okay, video.
Line. However, as you can see, it's not working. And the issue seems to be lack of hydrogen. Since we need a planetary amount, the only solution is to go back to space again. This time the target is the only place with enough hydrogen to satisfy our needs, Jupiter. To get the hydrogen, we build a space station equipped with a planetary gas siphon and start slowly pumping the whole gaseous planet towards our base. With that, our platinum line is starting to work again. However, platinum is not the only material that requires processing from a chain of machines. We also had to set up a processing line for monazite to obtain samarium, cerium and other rare earth elements, which we used to build a processing line for purifying Naquada. Finally, we also had to build a processing line for netherite. To power all of those new machines, we are using only...
Here I think I should have give it a little bit more of pausing to the audio.
For netherite. To power all...
But okay, inserting a space here is an idea. There is a way of inserting a space. There was a way of... Yeah, I'm not going to mess it up. I had half second. I will need like a third of second of space between those two phrases, but it's hard. I'm not going to do it.
Netherite. To power all of those new machines, we are using only clean energy, starting from a geothermal plant that produces...
I need a map to not get lost. Why are you asking me this now?
Heat pumping station, we also have a hydro...
I need the map to not get lost in my base.
River that passes underneath our base. But our main source of energy are 8 wind turbines. Depending on wind strength, those can reach a power output peak of 560 kEU per tick. And, if we fly higher, we can see the start of our compressed solar panel array, which should outgrow our wind farm.
Never to be seen again in the video.
We are also using some...
That portal doesn't work in personal dimension.
Debris collection process. Those things are needed to build machines capable of withstanding temperature.
Here I didn't get a good thing from the nether. I had to... I should have gone closer to the nether.
We made another one, and another one, and another one, and then we scale those one tier up, and we can use the old fusion reactors to boost our energy production. But the real technological progress is that we can now get into quantum computing. After building our first small quantum computer and a research station, we can start working on wetware circuits, powerful enough to control UHV tier machines. But what we are actually going to want is a new V-crop synthesizer, which can be used to bait one of the best meteorites that can be achieved, rich of all of the rarest minerals that normally don't even spawn in nature. However, while this is a great source of metals that we can't easily obtain by other means, it has two huge downsides. The first one is that summoning this meteor took the life of some sentient circuits. The second issue is that we have to physically dig it, block by block. To fix all those problems and also get a better selection of collected minerals, we can move to our mega apiary. Here we can beekeep some special breeds of bees that produce some high-quality honeycombs from which we can extract all sorts of delicacies, such as electric motors. But there are still some materials we can't obtain easily.
I didn't even get it.
Like awakened draconium, required for our next blast furnace upgrade. We could obtain it by gambling on a new species of bee, but since we aren't lobotomizing ourselves by grinding in a closed garden, we will simply catch the first Vega bee rocket passing by. And once we get airdropped onto the new planet, we can quickly proceed into digging a hole to its core, where we will be able to find small amounts of the needed material. With that,
I couldn't get...
craft the royal bed required for the mutagen-driven
I couldn't find a way of going down at a speed which I liked, so I simply speed up the video here. The speed up doesn't look too good.
Dropped onto the new planet, we can quickly proceed into digging a hole to its core, where we will be able to find small amounts of the needed material. With that, we can craft the royal bed required.
You can pilot the rocket in the direction you want. You can do weird things with the rocket, but I thought the rocket was going to fly faster. Now Stargate is probably still crafting. Okay, one more block. Okay, it's half done. Wait, more than. No, wait, less than half. I started with 124. But now we should have the third block of assembly lines up to speed. It should be going faster now.
Required for the mutagen-driven mating process of the drake bee. And as soon as it's ready we can move it to the mega apiary, where it will quickly produce enough honeycombs to upgrade all of our volcanoes. But even with that upgrade, we still struggle keeping up with all of the blast smelting needed, so we opted for a mega blast furnace. The issue is that this giant machine will use a giant amount of energy. To keep up with that, we built a couple of XL plasma turbines. And while those managed to produce enough power, the amount of fuel used became a new issue. At first we tried to fix that by building more fusion reactors,
Season
but
1
this
vibes.
solution couldn't really match our consumption. So we designed a more compact solution, a single giant reactor that can match hundreds of the smaller ones. That solution worked really well, until we realized that producing all of that plasma was using an amount of hydrogen bigger than Jupiter. And if the biggest planet of our solar system isn't enough, the only thing left to do is pump fluids from all over the galaxy. But building space stations all over the galaxy is too much of a chore, so we
I didn't show the backups earlier. I mean, not... Mostly... the issue is that those backups those are in all sorts of game versions during all of the betas. Those are the backups I'm keeping. Those plus have different ones on Drive. You can get the download link on the description of this stream if you want to download the various backups.
opted for a single giant space elevator in our base, equipped with a super powerful pump capable of suctioning gases from the whole universe. But building this pump requires some really strong materials. Leaving aside all of the neutronium and infinity, the real issue lies in the magnetic material required for the inner shaft of a motor powerful enough to spin such pump, 10 GaN. Just to catch a meteor with traces of it, we need an iron thruster jet. But, since this is quite expensive, instead of throwing it away for a dozen of 10 Gamors, we shall put it on our new improvised mothership to push it to a new galaxy where 10 Gam spawns naturally. And after a long voyage...
Okay, I was thinking about making a kid joke here, but I didn't. I was thinking about adding here like a skeleton skull or something, but I don't like that joke. I don't think my audience is that kind of people.
We got our mothership in the correct area. Now we can prepare a smaller shuttle, which can be used to land on a 10-gam-rich planet, where we quickly build a powerful void miner. With that, we can conclude our space adventure and relocate to our base, where we can start working on the powerful space pumps. And it was then that we run for the first time into the infinite issue of not having enough infinity. To make 1 ingot of that material, we currently need 11 stacks of infinity catalyst dust, which we are mainly collecting with space drones. However, not only the collection is still too slow, even tough we have multiple drones working on it, we are also low on diamonds and nether stars. Not to mention all of the cosmic neutronium required, which will be a hard task even for our mega blast furnaces and freezers running at 100 million ZU per tick each. To fix all of those issues there is only one solution. A dimensionally transcendent plasma forge, or DTPF for the homies. This giant structure will melt pure...
Oh, here you can see the trick. The trick on how to align footage.
Plasma forge, or DTPF for the homies. This giant structure will melt pure infinity out of infinity catalyst, completely removing the cost for neutronium and...
Yeah, I didn't really skip the pre-UHV part. Like, I think there are already enough videos about the Stone Age of GTNH. Like, I really wanted to fly over this. And thinking about doing on YouTube the, how it's called, the chapters and have like, cool, like everything pre-UHV, like getting warming up or something like that. I was thinking about doing joke chapters too, but I'm not sure yet.
Diamonds, but don't be fooled. While the energy cost looks low, it needs some excited dimensionally transcendent fuel. And this innocent bucket of exotic material is a super high energy cost concentrate of a huge collection of nuclear fusion products. To produce enough of this fuel, we had to build a dedicated processing plant.
I didn't take a recording of the next one. Like, after this, I doubled the amount by having more lasers on top. And then I made like the super huge setup that took basically all of this area. This one, it didn't look too nice. I really edited this part. I was too lazy to do it. Like, I could go find that backup, but I think it looks better like this. Rather than showing the 100 laser setup, I think this one looks better.
Which, of course, was using more energy than we were producing, so we upgraded our power plant. But all of those things running on fusion products started to overwhelm our compact fusion reactors, throttling our whole base. It was clear that we were going to need more and more plasma, and the Mark III reactor technology wasn't going to do it. So we...
Okay, I think here is... Oh no, I did upload the first part of the video. No, I think it's later, the new part.
Started working on a prototype of fusion reactor capable of achieving perfect overclock. With this structure, we can now quickly craft millions of buckets of plasma for all of our needs. Which means that we have enough fuel to run a second DTPF. This one will be equipped with infinity coils and run on higher power settings to quickly and cheaply craft all sort of things, like neutronium from iron. But the real game changer is that this machine will be able to craft tesseracts. While the main usage for those is to produce transcendent metal, what we are after is the energized tesseract technology, capable of wirelessly linking machines, making it super easy for our matter manipulator to easily copy-paste our production lines.
Okay, here I think that was a really awful introduction for the matter manipulator. The issue that I realized only at this point that I never showcased the matter manipulator up to this point. I had no idea where or how to showcase it because most of the video is just showing machines appearing out of nowhere. So didn't know where to showcase the matter manipulator and it appeared. Also, this part, I'm not too satisfied of this part. The script is not too good. I don't have a script. I just keep re-editing it. No, yeah. The matter manipulator was already being used like here, I think. Around here, I think I already had the matter manipulator. I just forgot to introduce it because I wasn't like all of this part of the video. I never really showcased building. I mostly just did lore. Yeah, first matter manipulator is HV, but it's not. HV1 is really awful. Also, since I paused, let me check. Okay, another block. Good. Okay, half left.
Building all of that was quite resource intensive. So, after building a water purification
Before moving bases, I had the HV1. I didn't really use it. I just tested it. It didn't really work because, like, HV1. Before moving bases, I had the HV1. It was really weak. Then I waited that PM. Then I waited UV. You can craft every tier. You can craft a better one. I wanted the best one. I kept waiting. Also, like I wasn't before UHV. You don't really spam machines, so. I think matter manipulator really is useful from UHV onwards. Before UHV is not like it's helpful, but it's not as good in my opinion. Like you don't really need the matter manipulator that early, in my opinion.
plant capable of producing subatomically perfected water, we finally obtained the last ingredient required for the most energy-intensive machine of the mod pack, capable of making unlimited DTPF fuel, the dimensionally transcendent plasma mixer.
Yeah, and after which I removed this one and I built twice the amount of lasers because we figured out that we figured out this one is like 4 times less efficient than the huge setup I did later, which was never shown. But this video is not this video is mostly about. I think you can see it. This video is not really about explaining things. It's mostly showcasing and memeing this video.
This machine has unlimited mixing power. Or, to better specify, the only limit is our power production. Indeed, as soon as we turn it on, in 5 seconds, it produced 1 day worth of DTPF fuel and also used 2 days worth of energy backup. And that made us realize that we might have some major energy production issue. It was clear that we needed some better way of making energy, no matter how many more plasma turbines we will build. No matter what kind of exotic metal we use for the blades of our turbines, it won't be enough. And that's also because our Mark IV fusion reactor barely keeps up with the plasma production with our current energy conversion rate.
Okay, this one is the new part which was not shown on YouTube previously.
Looking at the sky for a solution, we peeked at a fusion reactor which might be big enough. The only issue was figuring out a way of capturing all of that energy. We figured out we could achieve that by enclosing the sun in a sphere of mirrors that will redirect all of its energy to our base. Accomplishing such task was
like if someone wants a more detailed video, I'm just going to put in the description of this video a link to season 2. If someone wants a more detailed explanation, season 2 was more explaining how things works. Season 4 will either be a speedrun or an even more detailed explanation tutorial.
not easy, especially because placing so many mirrors at that scale required a precision which no normal motor could achieve. Luckily,
yeah, that too. Like I wanted to build a fated ionosphere on the personal dimension just to make it make more sense. Like I'm not even going to the detail about moving on Horus here. Later on, I will just say we conquer every star in the universe and call it a day.
using some tesseracts, we managed to create some 4-dimensional motors which were perfect for the task. And once the Dyson sphere was completed, we managed to produce 1/3 of a trillion EU per tick. Since even superconductors couldn't move that much energy, we had to use laser pipes to focus all of that energy in light form. With that kind of power, we managed to push our DTPFs at the limits of the universe, synthesizing space-time itself. With this revolutionary material we managed to build motors and pistons strong enough to compress things into a black hole. And once we properly stabilized a black hole, we can use its gravitational field to compress whatever we want. Thus we obtained unlimited amounts of superdense materials such as eternal singularities, which we can now use for mundane tasks such as showering or storage. one other usage for all of those singularities is the final tier of coils, which will be with us for the rest of the game, eternal coils. With those, we can unlock all of the DTPF recipes, and we shall start by making spacetime at 8 times the speed for 8 times less materials. Meanwhile, we can use our old hypergen DTPFs to passively produce infinity, at the moderate speed of 4 million liters per hour each, with a recipe that uses only one infinity catalyst for each stack of infinity ingots. However, that was also quickly draining all of our fuel, and the
Yeah, the thing is that when I take recordings for editing the video, I should go slow. I quickly take recordings. Like I take 1 second of recording, then I don't have a recording long enough to get what I want, and I end up with those weird typing here while moving mouse here things. I'm too lazy to redo it. I should probably redo many of those. I should redo the whole video. You haven't seen the things that I have redone.
One infinity catalyst for each stack of infinity ingots. However, that was also quickly draining all of our fuel, and the issue was that our fusion reactors couldn't produce the ingredients fast enough. It was obvious that we had to improve our fusion technology once again. So we started working on the final type of fusion coils, and, after the initial
Wait, infinity was shown previously, I think. Now somewhere, yeah, here it's shown. Wait. Did I cut it off?
Meanwhile, we can use our old hypergen DTPFs to passively produce infinity, at the moderate speed of 4
Yeah, there is enough time to see it. I'm not going to bother.
million liters per hour each, with a recipe that uses only one infinity.
Okay, wait. I have the fix. Cut. Let's see. Control V. This one goes. Give me a moment. I'm going to fix it. I will fix it. Okay. Wait a second. Also, this is probably the last moment where I show infinity. Okay, fixed it.
4 million liters per hour each, with a recipe that uses only one infinity catalyst for each stack of infinity.
Okay, fixed it. Almost fixed it. Here I'm making. Okay, no. Later I'm going to show more. I think right now I'm producing more and I'm not going to show it.
Each stack of infinity ingots. However, that was also quickly draining all of our fuel.
I think GTNH is beatable in 1000 hours. Maybe 900.
And the issue was that our fusion reactors couldn't produce the ingredients fast enough. It was obvious that we had to improve our fusion technology once again. So we started working on the final type of fusion coils. And, after the initial examination of the crafting plan, between all of the missing ingredients, we noticed that, once again, our platinum line is having trouble keeping up. This time, we couldn't pinpoint a specific issue. This gigantic cluster of machines is just too convoluted and slow for our needs. So, after quickly reanalyzing the design of our platline looking for improvements, we realized we can just scratch all of that and use force to quantum the platinum out of unrefined metal dusts. And there is our new platline. A single machine that can be speed up by simply tweaking the input power. And now that we are refining platinum at 100 times the speed, we can't help but want to improve our other processing lines. After quickly doing so, we realized that this incredible machine can also replace all of our bacterial vats. After reimagining all...
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I was thinking many times that I should go find the old backup where I had more bacterial vats and use that record. Like here I showed like half of the bacterial. Probably that is 1/3 of the bacterial vats I ended up.
This incredible machine can also replace all of our bacterial vats. After reimagining all of our processing lines, the only thing missing for our new fusion reactor was dragon blood. Now, while hunting dragons is a nice activity to keep your body engaged, it's not a reliable source of dragon blood. Considering our needs, even with the infinite world generation, we would still put this species at risk of extinction. Looking for a solution, we invited some friends over. They then proceeded into summoning a demon who traded its heart for some emeralds. We used that to craft an infinity egg, capable of producing an infinite amount of dragon blood. With that, we finally managed to build our compact fusion reactor Mark V final type. And with all of that fusing power, our plasma fuel production skyrocketed, allowing for a huge expansion of our DTPF cluster. With so many plasma forges, we can now produce enough infinity, space-time and Shirabon to mass-produce quantum circuits, the highest tier of circuit, capable of controlling UXV machinery. And that means that we can now spam wireless energy hatches. Now we can just press Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V and make our base grow exponentially without having to connect any cable. However, an exponential amount of new machines requires an exponential amount of extra energy production. And while building more Dyson spheres doesn't require much effort, crafting all of the parts requires a lot of transcendent metal. Currently, we are blasting that material with the power of 3 Dyson spheres, but it
I got to 144 DTPFs.
seems to still be far from enough. And it was exactly when every hope was lost to darkness, that a new light brightened our blast smelting area. It was not our fusion reactor blowing up, but a forge sent directly from the gods. And in this gigantic machine we found a module capable of quickly processing all of our transcendental materials. And to show the gods our gratitude, we decided to build the biggest pyramid ever in their honor. To do so, we needed huge amounts of stone, and the best way of gathering it seems to be placing a whole planet inside something called Eye of Harmony. While crafting all of the parts for such marvelous machine isn't too easy, putting everything together is the main issue. Since we have no time to waste,
I don't write a script, I just improvise. That's an issue, I know. If I write a script, every time I read it, I want to change it.
we are going to shove the energy produced by 6 Dyson spheres into our assembly lines to speed up the crafting process. And, after not too much time, we managed to complete our first Eye of Harmony. That machine will take 2 hours to produce 240 million units of stone dust. That sounds like a lot, but, considering we already had 9 billions, it's not.
Yes, I do freestyle everything in life. Almost. I mean, I always have an idea of what and how I want to do things, but mostly I freestyle.
If we truly want to impress the gods, we have to improve our space-time compression technology to the point where our Eye of Harmony is capable of containing the deep dark, thus harnessing more than 1 billion stone dusts at once. However, that won't fix the speed issue, if anything it will make it worse. So, if we want the process to be done in a tolerable amount of time, we also have to improve our time dilation technology. Doing so is no easy task. The first issue we noticed is the amount of infinity required. Luckily, after 8 hours of working towards fully breaching dimensional boundaries and with the help of a transdimensional alignment matrix, our DTPFs achieved full convergence, thus
Yeah, that's going to be
perfect
longest
overclock.
video.
That made our infinity production skyrocket to 5 billion liters per hour. But this comes with a huge cost, a lot of plasma fuel. So much that even a full tower of final type fusion reactors couldn't keep up with that. Thanks God, his forge can be equipped with a plasma fabricator module, which was just enough for our needs. With that, we finally managed to build our first Eye of Harmony, which, however, was still too slow. We could speak.
Wait, was that the second Eye of Harmony? Did I not? What the heck did I do? Okay, I have to review it. Okay, I have to. Okay, tomorrow I will fix this.
The Eye of Harmony itself. The only solution left was to overclock the machine, which means 4 times the energy for twice the speed. And that caused, once again, energy issues. This time the scale of the problem is huge. As large as the number of stars in the sky, since we built so many Dyson spheres that there are no more stars to use. There was only one thing left to try, antimatter. After producing a decent amount of that stuff, we can slam it in the slam to quickly charge up our batteries. All was left to do was to figure out the correct balance between antimatter production and Eye of Harmony overclocking. The correct solution turned out to be that we should just keep building more antimatter sequences until our Eye of Harmony finally reached the Gallifreyan tier. And, of course, one was not enough. Actually, not even 20 Eye of Harmony were enough for our future projects. We needed more stone dust, and this approach was too slow. The solution we figured out was to compress an Eye of Harmony into an astral array fabricator, thus exponentially increasing production. And that reminded us that stone dust is not the only thing we are getting from this microverse. We are indeed getting a lot of raw stellar plasma mixture, which we can use to fuel and empower the gorgeous forge.
Okay, it was not as nice looking as it.
Increasing the fuel we burn, we can indeed boost the power of its furnaces. But what really matters is that we are showing our devotion to the deities, helping us progress in our path of transcendence. And that reminded us that we should prepare our gift in a proper package. So, after charging up an Eritier battery, we started packaging our stone into an artificial universe storage cell. And only then we realized a fatal misunderstanding. We can't gift the greatest pyramid ever because we are constantly producing more of it. And since our production keeps growing exponentially, any gift would look like a joke compared to what we could do the day after. But after being lost in the labyrinth of our thoughts for a scary amount of time, we finally saw a light at the end of the tunnel. We don't have to make a single package, we can do a constant delivery. But of course, reaching the dimension beyond the stars will require a really strong portal, a Stargate. The issue is that transcendent motors don't have the strength required to carry our gift, while space-time motors don't have the extra-dimensional capability to reach dimensions beyond our comprehension. We needed to design a new kind of motor. This time we started by mixing together the four basic substances of reality, obtaining primordial matter. With that and some other rather complicated materials, we create some...
Oh no, wait, I didn't accept it.
Then we moved from the nanite forge to the implosion compressor,
not enough,
we blow
probably.
those nanites inside some condensed stellar plasma mixture, magneto-hydrodynamically constraining it. That material will be the foundation of our new motors, but we need something to properly mold such impossible fluid. And quantum forcing some eternity out of primordial matter seems to do the trick. But to properly meld everything together, we had to use an implosion compressor and add some advanced technology to contain the new material. And after putting everything together, we finally obtained a motor strong enough for the delivery of the biggest, ever-growing pyramid. All was left to do was to produce enough of those motors, so we had to do several upgrades to our factory. We started by checking if our fusion tower was good enough. Then we added more astral arrays to our Eyes of Harmony. Next we built more assembly lines. Then we added more astral arrays to our Eyes of Harmony. Then we added more astral arrays to our Eyes of Harmony. We built more astral arrays to our Eyes of Harmony. Then we added more astral arrays to our Eyes of Harmony. Then we added more astral arrays to our Eyes of Harmony. We added assembly lines to our Eyes of Harmony. And after going through every single side quest we were given, we are finally ready to defeat the final boss. To do so, we first merge all of our Eyes of Harmony into a single one with 1000 astral arrays. Then we use a draconic reactor configuration that should not be seen by naked mortal eyes to produce enough chaos shards to get a couple of singularity crafting storages, so that we can one-step craft the Stargate.
Wait, I can now record the storage things. But okay, that's basically it. Getting it back. Okay, I can record the new thing. Yeah, that is where it ends. Okay. But I will do the recording off stream of the new singularity storage here. Singularity storage here, okay. Okay. 2 more left. 26. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know well enough how to add the overlaps and everything else. Like, still crafting. How much more? Yeah, big screen okay. Wait a moment. There is this fly in my room. Why? Okay, how's low? Wait. Did it already bite me? I don't know. How's low those? How's low what? The close each makes the screen going to be slowly. Yeah, okay. There is no fading effect. The issue is that I'm having trouble. I'm not too good at editing. I'm still figuring out how to edit. I never edited anything before starting this channel. Also, I don't want an editor. With how I keep tweaking this, I don't have. I go too much freelance to be able to operate on those kind of things. If I have to follow a script, I will not have fun. I will not enjoy it. I will probably stop doing it. I like going freestyle like this. Like to add a fade effect. Okay, the first one, there was an issue somewhere here, I noticed. No, it's fine. Yeah, this one is a little bit. It's this one is. Oh yeah, I added those one at a time. It was not the best. Okay, like this. So now to do a fading effect, I will need to overlap those two strips. It will become too tall, the castle of things. Oh, okay. You mean the audio mostly. You mean the audio. Well, the audio should be joining one at a time. If I do it like this, it should be even weaker.
Astral arrays to our eyes of harmony. Then we added more astral arrays.
Maybe this one a little bit. Yeah, no, but this one is already too much there. But this one should start here. No, I think this is the best here. I can 1, 2, 3, but this one ends. This one, and then it gets crazy. Okay, then there was something else I had to do. Oh yeah, if someone just joined the video so that and only this, I'm going to add as animation for the Stargate. I'm going to have an explosion of comments coming out of this Stargate once built. If you want to be, if you want, you are still in time to add your comment on my YouTube channel community page. I forgot to share the correct screen. So I was saying, if you want your comment to come out of this Stargate, you can go comment on my YouTube channel. Okay, I don't even know what I was saying here. Not going to edit on stream, like I could. I think that while I edit, I open 20 windows on. No, I have like 4 Explorer windows on my second monitor. I will start having too many things. Save. Alright. Okay. Last Stargate block missing. 40. No, I make 12. I will get 12. So not even. 3 plus 7 minions. 8 minions to complete this target, theoretically. It should be 142. Okay, I already worked 142 comments. There are 20 new then. I already placed 130. Where is it? I already got all of those. Yes, I manually screenshotted every comment. Not enough comments to script the taking screenshots. Those are all screenshotted. I manually screenshotted all of those. Then placing those was too much of a chore, so I got some help from AI to make. I got some help from AI to lay down a script to do the thing. Yeah. I'm going to. Some comments will have some extra space. I don't know if I should. I'm not going to bother anyone about getting a comment. Again, I didn't watch screen share. I'm not good at streaming. I have to figure out a better way of... Okay, the way I'm managing my thing... Like, I don't see what I'm sharing. I need a third monitor. I need a third monitor for OBS. I need the OBS in a third monitor because otherwise I get lost. I have the OBS window hidden behind the chat. Basically, I have a chat overlapping with the monitors, so I don't see it properly. I just show just Regan comment. Wait, this one is Shane, okay? Yes, there is another quest for Stargate. Come on, 14 parts. Do I need all of 14 or do I have leftovers here? No, probably have leftover. Probably need all of 14. Okay, little bit more of time. Let's check whatever else is going on. More of those are preparing. How many astral? 30. UXV. Marish. I think this one. Is this one vacuum freezed? How am I? Wait, is americium done with fluid extract from dust? Yeah, I think you can fluid extract americium. Yeah, fluid extractor. Okay, the gorge will have more parallel. Why? Oh no, that's plasma. Okay, that's plasma. Stargate base time is 100,000 seconds. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's something I keep yapping about. New quests being added. But I mean, okay, can't you get the Stargate role if you are using like a maximum one version older GTNH version, I think. So first of all, I think it's still valid because I'm using a version that is less than 2 versions older than the current one. And second thing, I don't think they are going to add any quest that could take me more than half a day to complete. One thing super annoying was I did complete Netherite line. Netherite line was super annoying. Like, there was a stream, I do remember, I had to go to my parents, they were waiting for me. I made them wait 10 extra minutes because I was trying to complete this quest. I got those 4 one at a time, super annoying. Then I went to like, what if I just take a stack of this in my inventory? I did and I completed all of the thing at once. Okay, many people are not liking the overlapping audio. I thought it was something new, different, cool for people. So, I don't know what to do. Like, I like the idea of something different, but if many people don't like it, I could do the same thing I did for Nomi Factory, but I don't like doing twice the same thing. I already did the speed up version for Nomi Factory. Could it be better if I lower the audio volume? Oh, Prismarine 2 is not added. Well, I hope I can just take some Prismarine in my inventory to complete it. This one. Okay, 2 things left for this target to complete. I don't know what I'm going to play next. I don't know how to make it fade. Like, do you mean... Is it enough if I made it... because I was thinking about fading the video, not the audio. Theoretically, it should be easy to fade the audio. Okay. Stargate is probably done by now. No, it should take a couple of minutes. Let me... So... again, I forgot to show it. So I could fade all of the audios. I'm going to try. Let's see what happens. I don't know if that is the kind of fading that you guys are asking. So many. I will do a poll to decide what to play next. Okay, let's see. Let's see what happens.
Then we added more astral arrays to our eyes of harmony. Assembly lines. More mixes. More astral arrays to our eyes of crushers.
I think it's worse. No, okay, I have to get all of the peaks out of line. No, I can't. I can't have the peaks line with each other. I need each peak to be individual. The bottom one are like main ones, can't really be moved. Top one here. Peak here, peak here. Okay, let's see like this.
Arrays to our eyes of harmony. More assembly lines. More mixes. Our anti-metal arrays to our eyes of harmony.
Okay, I think it's better.
More astral arrays to our eyes of modules to the finish of the more.
Okay, is that better? If I try to get it even more lined up, is it better? Okay, I'm going, whenever I have 10 free minutes during kind of work time, I will fix it. Okay. Whenever I have a little bit of free time, I will try. Yeah, okay, I will use that effect instead. I will finish it, line it better off stream. Okay, theoretically this Stargate is done. No. Oh, come on! How much time does it take? Weren't those like weren't those offsetted? Was it not one set like 20 seconds higher than the other? Oh wait, it's this one indeed. Okay, okay, this one is 20 seconds lower. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, 90 seconds. Now the issue is that unless I don't want to load a backup, like in the earlier phase of the game, I will keep making backups and I will take the recordings in a different backup. If I have to do it now, it takes like 5 minutes to load everything properly, and I also have to close this game. Probably I have enough RAM to open GTNH twice, but it will cause issues with the OBS settings and everything else. I'm not going to mess with it. And closing the main game is not something I want to do because it's on many issues. So I want to take the good recording from this stream. So I'm going to remove. Okay, I don't want the TPS to show. Thing is that the quest complete notification only appears once, so I want to take it. Okay, 2 more parts left. Okay, 20 seconds to complete the Stargate. Come on. Come on. Yeah, okay, I should be looking at here. Now, I want to keep this one, so if someone asks me how much it took you, they can just look at this. Also, this one is small. Like, this text here is a little bit ugly and distracting, in my opinion, compared to this one. Also, this one has been here all of the game. Also, I don't want people to start commenting. I don't want people to start saying, "Oh, GTNH lags, oh, GTNH lags, oh, GTNH here and there." Like, Yeah, true. Yeah, true, true. The minimap is more useless, but I would say that now that I have the power graph here, and the power graph is something I want, I think the power. I don't know why. Now I'm just going to say what I'm going to say because I'm used to it, but I think the power graph here will look out of place. But I say that only because I'm used at having it here. Also, it looks really nice, big map, smaller graph. But okay, now to complete the last quest, all I have to do is to take this one in my inventory. Okay, I'm going to take this when I want the Stargate thing to show up. Now, my idea, okay, first, which background do I want? Which background, do I take this as a background? I think this is the best background I can do. I could also change the render distance if I wanted a better thing. Nah, this gotta be the best background. Yeah, I was thinking about the gorge, but nah, the gorge is too big and too much flying. It's too much flying and too big. I will put distant horizons after. The idea is that I will open the Stargate, have the comments fly out. I will go inside the Stargate, and then I will install distant horizons. Um, the recording with distance horizon will be taken after I complete the 10 Stargates, probably. I was thinking about the joke of the Stargate leading to previous season in the past, but not going to do it. Can I just? Oh no. Did I really start a backup just? Oh, okay, it wants you. This is an. There isn't a middle here. Okay, I think if I had an extra block. If I had an extra block here, it shouldn't be noticeable. People that see me do that now will suffer. But I think when I edit the video, you won't be able to notice that this one is not lined up with chunks. Okay, now um, first of all, I want to know how the matter manipulator behaves with a build Stargate. Because this one kind of changes texture once you form it. Like, I'm not sure this is from SGCraft, okay? How does the matter now, am I going to void my Stargate by doing this? Let's see. Seriously? This is really void. I said it jokingly. I didn't think it was really going to void a block. Did I really just void a Stargate block? Did I really just void a Stargate block? Oh no, 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 it's here, it's here, it's here, it's here, it's here, it's here. It was invisible, it was invisible, it was invisible. Okay, so, okay. How do I deal with this? Nah, I have an idea. I'm going to totally fake it. I'm going to fake it, I'm going to fake it. We'll show soon what I mean with fake it. I wanted to show the matter manipulator placed in the Stargate S in the final building challenge being defeated by the final building tool or something like that. I'm going to turn it on. Give me 10 minutes, I will make it work. It has a really cool animation. Now, first of all, thing is that I need a second one. To make it work, I need the second one, but I don't want to complete this quest until the right moment. Give me a moment. Now, give me a moment. Uh, Okay, first of all, I need the secret technique of the double matter manipulator. Then I'm going to do. I want the matter manipulator to type in chat. So I'm going to do this fake. Gosh, does it even work? Okay, it does work. The secret double manipulator technique. Okay, now. Okay, first of all, remove this one. Now. No. Okay, record. No, wait. What is the short key for? I need a new shortcut. I don't know what I could use. Do I have any unused shortcut that is... Oh, this one, okay. Okay, it's not easy to click, but it's okay. Okay, record now. Give me a moment. How do I... Okay, this one is... Okay, I'm going to do it again, sorry. I forgot to take a good positioning. I should reach chat, is probably flaming me. Okay. Then. It doesn't... Well, I was looking at this block. I'm looking at this block here of the workstation. Now, how do I get this one to go in there? You know what? I'm just going to do it like this. Okay. Now, for the final touch, now I will build the Stargate, and then I will say that the matter manipulator built it. And then I will turn on. I will make the quest appear, and then I'm going to actually... Don't tell me it's not center. Okay, it's center, it's center. Here, here. Here, here, here. Good. I don't remember how. Okay. You can change texture. I could change the texture to get it. Yeah, no. I'm going to keep it like this. No. No. Oh, come on. Okay, that was the correct position. Too far. It's probably too far. I'm going to work towards it. It's a little bit too far. I'm still in time to get it closer. Okay, record. Then I'm going to work towards it. Yeah. Okay. This one is... Okay, first of all, this one stop messing me up. Then remove this one. New point is this one. And now... Oh, wait, I should have got... This recording is going to be so messed up. I can do this stuff on stream. I messed up. Now, where do I want the... Now, I wanted the quest to appear while I was walking towards it. And now I messed it up. Because I removed the correct point. Am I going to redo it again? Let's see, how do I do this? Okay, I'm going to make it look like the double matter manipulator made me dash to this position. That's how I'm going. Okay, I'm going to play it out like that. I'm going to say that the matter manipulation, the double matter manipulation made the dash. Now. Okay, that's the moment where I complete the quest. We got the best sound, the better sound. And now time to turn it on. Okay, so I'm not even going to use this. Okay, second one here. Now you get the second. Yeah, the old Stargate quest was harder. It was harder. Oh, there we have the new. I'm going to show those later. This one was harder than this one. Changed my mind. It's not completed. There are 2 more quests. Okay, this is the meme. This is why I wanted the comments to say the factory must grow. This is the reason. And those 2. But the factory must grow. I will show soon what does you ask you to do. Wait, what is the base? Oh, this one is the base. Here. Why does this base look wrong? Whatever. Here, 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 here. Okay. Oh, do I also have to give it power? This one feels so wrong. I had issues with that last season too. It doesn't pre-release properly sometimes. I did that last season. Oh, anyways, this one is the first target. I think I need those. Okay. Okay. Now. No. That's going to be tier 2 because I have like 1 multiplayer, 2 single. Okay, where do I see coordinate? Okay, can anyone type this in chat? Can anyone type this in chat, please? Is it a 0? No, I think it's an OACN. OACN. Then thanks 6 O P 8. Okay. Now I have to teleport in position. This is where I will put the comments. I will have the comments come out of this thing. It takes a long time. I don't know how to put this animation inside the video. Because I don't want to have a monologue. I don't want to have this animation take 1 minute with a long text over it. I don't want to speed it up. Okay, there it is. Okay. And now was to go inside. And here we have distant horizon turn up. I don't know yet exactly how I do it. I can redo this animation anyway if I needed to re-record it. Okay, so now you can complete the game like this. Either you can click that and get the GigaTech chat tokens. Okay. Yeah, that quest is here, so you can, if you just want to quit, get quest master and quit, you can do it here. Otherwise, the factory must grow. And I'm going to do this one. I want to see what is this. Okay, I want to see what those 2 are to. Okay. Oh yeah, 10 Stargates. 10 Stargates. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to go with this one. Okay. Yes, I said it. I have been saying this since before completing the thing. I already got two. What? Did I just lose Stargate parts? Yeah, and now I have to craft 9 instead of 8. Okay, I need 8 more Stargates. 9, I need 9 more Star. Yeah, I'm going to recraft. I'm going to recraft it. I'm going to recraft it. What is the correct way of shutting it off? I'm going to recraft it. So 11 Stargates. Nah, even. Okay, didn't know. Now you know that these targets blow up if you pickaxe those. I'm going to spend the next week yapping about voiding a Stargate. My research station is great too. I don't need this one anyways, but whatever. Create here. And choose refer this one. Did I also? Oh, how annoying! The main computer too. Here, then. It was not recorded. I'm not going to download the stream to get it on the video. Yeah, I could make some jokes about it, but I didn't record it, so not going the video. No, I'm too lazy to download the stream to fix it. YouTube allows me to do it, but I can download the code, but I'm too lazy. Okay. Probably 1 week I will complete the 10 Stargate. I don't know if or how many streams I will do. If there is something to show, I will show, but it's mostly going to just do Stargates AFK. So more or less, there is going to be another stream, at least probably the one where I complete this. Like I'm going to stream completing this quest to see what those 2 items are, but we will see next stream what I will do. I forgot to take a screenshot of this target for the thumbnail of this video. At least I got the base. This is the most expensive. Like I lost half Stargate. Oh, I also have to show this single. Oh, I can just make. No, wait. That is using the parts I already have. That one doesn't count. Okay, second star. I already have another base. This one too is not. Okay, a little bit of universe. That is one Stargate. That is second one. I need a little bit of universe. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I can clip it, but I'm not too much interested. I'm too lazy. But okay. For today, I'm going to leave the game AFK. I'm going to leave it AFK for the other Stargates, but I'm going to end the stream here. Okay, probably see you. There will be probably at least another stream before the final one, but I don't know. See you next time. Bye bye.